Okay, so let's begin with a new topic. So today our topic is gonna be solving equation by addition property. Okay? So before we actually doing any question, let's start with some really important property. Something really important information. You guys need to know it. Okay? So let's get started. So basically, there's only one thing in this section you need to know in order to doing those questions. Okay, so and it is quite simple. So basically, what we're gonna talking about, we are actually talking about a linear equation. Okay. So basically, a linear equation means there's only one variable in the equation. Okay, a linear meaning equation means there's only one variable, and over here we have a variable x, and usually the form, okay, of a the form of a linear equation is ax plus b is equal to 0, and a cannot be 0. Okay, so this usually the usually a linear equation have the form ax plus b equal to 0 with a not equal to 0. That's one of the condition. Okay, a cannot be 0, and there's only one variable, so there's only one variable, one variable. So the variable right here is going to be x, and so basically over here is every linear equation has exactly, so that's going to be exactly only one solution. Okay, so every linear equation has exactly one solution. Okay, so let's start to doing some question to get some better understanding how to solve a linear equation and how linear equation is gonna work, right? So as I say it, if you know how to doing those questions, then this is the time for you to skip it. Otherwise, if you don't understand, I will fully fully talking about every question in detail. Okay, so let's start with question 1. So basically, let's start with question 1. Question 1 is a really simple one as you see it. Right, so I just want to get a really simple start for everyone. So here what we have for question 1 is x plus 7 equal to 12, right? So all you have to do is x equal to 12 minus 7, right? So you just moving 7 to the other side, so it's 12 minus 7. Therefore, the answer will be x equal to 5, right? So 12 minus 7 is equal to 5, right? So we're done with question 1. Okay, and let's move into question 2. So question 2 is is a little bit more steps, right? So what you can see over here, we have 5x plus 4 is equal to 2x plus 10, right? So you see we have one variable here, right? We have only one variable, therefore it's going to be linear equation, right? Because remember, for linear equation we have the form ax plus b equal to 0, right? With a not equal to 0, right? And then we have x as the variable, right, for linear equation, right? So that's recap. Okay, linear equation, ax plus b equal to 0. X is the only variable, and a cannot be 0. That's the requirement. And this question is is exactly a linear equation, right? So how we actually how we actually gonna solve it? Let me write it down, below. Okay. So you can see 5x plus 4 and then equal to 2x. So we have to move it, right? We have to move it. So we have to move it become 5x minus 2x, right? Minus 2x and and plus 4 equal to 10, right? So we want to actually solve this question. We want to solve this question, so we want to move this 4 to the other side, right? So we keep 5x minus 2x and negative 4 plus 10, right? So that's the way how we actually solve a question, right? That's how we solve it. So 5x minus 2x is actually 3x, right? And 3x is equal to negative 4 plus 10. So it's gonna be 6, right? And 3x equal to 6. So you know the answer x is actually equal to 2, right? So that is usually the way how you usually solving a linear how you actually solving for a linear equation. So you are actually trying to you're actually trying to moving x to the other side and then the integer to the other sides, right? So that's what we actually do over here. I move 2x to the other side, so if 2x becomes negative 2x, right? And then I move plus 4 to the other side, so it becomes negative 4, right? And then after that everything becomes easy to solve, right? 3x equal to 6, and finally we get the answer. We finish the answer as x equal to 2. That's the solution for x, which is the variable, right? Okay, so let's move into question 3. Hope as we doing more questions, I think you guys will get better understanding overall. Okay, so here we have 3 over 5x plus 5 equal to 11, right? So basically how we solving this question? Remember what I said before? I say keep the variable on one side, right? And we have to moving the integer to the other side, right? So we keep 3 over 5x on one side because it is a variable, right? And then we move 5 to the other side, so plus I become negative 5, right? And then we need to simplify a little bit. 11 minus 5 is actually going to be 6, right? Now it becomes really simple, right? 11, yeah, it becomes pretty simple, right? So x is actually going to be 6, and then you have to multiply 3 over 5, right? So 3 over 5 is actually a fraction. So when you're moving a fraction to one side to the other side, then it's just the reverse order, right? It's just the reverse order. So 3 over 5 become 5 over 3, right? So now we need to simplify a little bit. So you see 3, right? So it just get cancelled, right? So 3, it get cancelled, and it becomes 2, and then 2, now it becomes 2 multiplied by 5, right? So it becomes 10. So the final solution will be 10, right? Right, so the final solution for this linear equation, for this problem, is x equal to 10. So one thing I want to tell you is if you want to make sure x equal to 10 is the right answer, then you have to recheck it. So how to recheck? Okay, how to recheck over here. So basically the way how you recheck is just plugging x equal to 10 back to the equation, and back to the equation. So you have 3 over 5, and the x over here is 10, so you multiply by 10, and then you plus 5, right? And then you basically plus 5. Let me erase it, it's a little bit messy. And then you plus 5, right? And then we have to simplify a little bit. So 5 it get cancelled, and then 10 become 2, right? So it's 3 multiplied by 2 plus 5, right? And 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and 6 plus 5 is actually 11, right? So that's exactly the number of that's it's equal, right? So you know you get the right x, so you actually solve the problem, okay? So you know the solution, you solve the problem. So x is equal to, you just leave x equal to 10 as it is, okay? Yeah, so yeah, let's move to the next question, I guess. Now, things get a little bit more complicated, right? So remember this rule I say to you before? We have to moving the x, the variable, on one side, and then the number to the other side, right? So 7x minus 6x equal to negative, so this is negative 0.289, and then we have positive 0.215, and if we move to the other side, then it becomes negative, so it's negative 0.125, right? Excuse me, right? So now we actually on the right track, right? So now we have 7x minus 6x, so it's gonna be a single x, and x is gonna be negative, so what we have over here is 0.289, negative 0.289 minus 0.125, right? So the answer over here is negative 0.414, right? So both of them are negative, so you know the solution will be also negative, right? So you first write it down the negative sign, and after that all you have to do is adding up those numbers, right? And what you find, so let me show you the steps, okay? If you get it confused how you actually get 0.1414, so you have negative 0.2989, right? And then it is negative 0.125, right? So both of them is negative, so you know it's also going to be negative. And then what you have at the most right is 9 plus 5. So 9 plus 5 is gonna be 14, right? So you write down the 4, and then you put 1 at the top of the 8, right? And then after that is 8 plus 2 is 10, and then 10 plus 1 is gonna be 11, right? So you write down 1, and then you put 1 on the other one, on 2, right, on top of 2, because you have to add it later on, right? And then after that is 2 plus 1 equal to 3, 3 plus 1 equal to 4, right? And then 0 is going to be 0, right? So that's how you get 0.414, right? Okay, so let me explain again, okay? That is exactly the step. So we look at the right hand side, so it's 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5, is 14, right? So you write down 4, and then you write down 4, and then you put 1 at top of 8, right? At top of 8 after remainder, cause 1 you have to add 1 later on, right? You have to add 1 in, you have to add 1 later on. So here after that you have 8 plus 2 equal to 10, and over here you have to add 1, because that's the remaining, so you have to add it. 8 plus 2 equal to 10, 10 plus 1 equal to 11, so that's why you actually, cause it is 11, so you have to write down 1, and then you put another 1, because there's still 1 remaining, so that's why you have to put another 1 on top of 2, right? And then you have to add it up again, right? So now there's 2 plus 1 equal to 3, 3 plus 1 equal to 4, and that 4 is just a single number, right? So you just write it on 4, right? You just write it on 4 because there's no demand anymore, right? So that's how you get 0.414 over here, okay? So the solution for this question is x equal to negative 0.414. Don't forget the negative sign, okay? That's really important. Okay, let's move into, let me see how many questions we have left. 3 questions left. So let's move to question 5, I guess. Yeah, question 5. Okay, question. Okay, so let's do the question 5. So you look at this, it's like a little bit more steps, right? So let me help you to limit on me a little bit. I don't want to, yeah, let me know me a little bit. Okay, let's just leave it as it is. Okay, so for question 5, what we have over here is 5x, and then is 7x, 6x, and then we have a single x, right? And then on the other side, we got 2x and 7x, right? So you know you are actually able to add them up, right? You know actually you are able to add them up because for both sides we have to simplify a little bit, right? We, right? So I mean for both sides, in order to solve the question, first of all you have to simplify both sides first, right? And then what we have over here is 5x plus 6x, right? And then minus x, right? So we have 5x plus 6x minus x, and 5 plus 6 is actually going to be 11, right? Right, 11. And then 11 minus 1 is actually 10. So you know it's gonna be 10x, right? 5x plus 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. So you know after the finish, so you know it's gonna be 10x after all, right? And then you see there's 2 integers. The 2 integer over here is negative 7 and then negative 9. So you know negative minus 9 is actually negative 16, right? So you write it down negative 16, right? So you write it down, the negative 16. And then we are done on the left hand side, because the left hand side is already as simple in the simplest form, right? So now we focus on the right hand side. The right hand side we have 2x plus 7x. 2 plus 7 is 9, right? So it's 9x. And then we just write it down 8, because 8 is the only integer on the right hand side, right? And now remember before I say you have to put the variable on one side and the integer on the other side, right? So we have to move 9x to the other side, right? So it basically becomes 10x and then 10x and then positive 9x. Moving to the other side, it does become negative 9x, right? And then we have to moving the integer. We have to move the integer to one side, right? So we have negative 16. So negative 16 moving to the other side, it becomes positive 16. So we just write it on 16, right? And so we have minus 8, right? Right. So okay. So after that, we have to simplify a little bit more. So we have 10x minus 9x, which is x, right? And then equal to 16 minus 8, which is 8, right? So it is 8. So you know the answer is x equal to 8, right? So you know the answer is going to be 6x equal to 8. So this is the solution. Okay, and this is the logic. How you actually solve it, x equal to 8. Okay, this is the logic how to actually solve it. Okay, you may using those different lines, to indicate if it is a variable or it is an integer. Cause this gonna help you to identify it, right? Cause you don't want to adding up the wrong term, right? Okay, so let's move on to question 6. Okay, so question same like, maybe you look at it, seem like you don't know how to do it. Okay, so remember before I say we always, cause here what you can see is that, we have to simplify a little bit, in order to solving the x, right? You see on the left hand side we have a -3 and then multiply something in the bracket. On the right hand side we have a 2 and then multiply something in the bracket, right? So we have to get rid of the bracket in order to solve for x, right? We have to get rid of the bracket, and how we get rid of the bracket, we just multiply the number in, right? So we have negatives. So when we have let me tell you the details. Okay, we have -3 multiplying 0, -3 multiplying 0.234, right? And then we have plus -3 we multiply negative x, right? And then on the other side we have 2x, right? And then we have plus 2 multiply 0.974, right? So now we just have to do those things separately, right? So what we have over here is -3 multiplied by 3, right? So it's going to be a -0.07702, right? So we have -3 multiplied by 0.234, so it's going to be the -0.702. So 702, I mean, up on this point, you should know how to exactly calculate the right result with this kind of things, right? Okay, so if you still don't know, then maybe watching some previous video. Yeah, maybe watching some previous video. Okay, but I think most people on this point they know exactly how they reach how to calculate it. Okay, and then what we have over here is -3 multiply negative x, right? So -3 multiplied by negative x is going to be 3x, right? Negative and negative become positive, right? So it becomes 3x. And then what we have is 2x, and then plus 2 multiplying 0.974, right? So doing the calculation by yourself, and then you find the answer is actually 1.948. Okay, so you do the maybe plus video, and then you try to do it by yourself, and then you find the answer is going to be 1.948, right? And after that we just follow the same thing over the time, right? As I said before, up on this point we have 3x and 2x, right? And we have those integers, so we have to put in the variable on one side and the integer on the other side, right? So we have 3x minus 2x is equal to 1.948, and then a bit negative 0.702, it just becomes positive, so it becomes plus 0.702, right? So it's 3x minus 2x equal to 1.948 plus 0.702. 3x minus 2x is actually equal to x, and then it does just some addition, right? So 1.948 plus 0 plus 0.702, right? And then you get the solution as 2.65, right? So maybe you plus the video and then you do the calculation by yourself. You do the calculation by yourself, like trying to find the solution, trying to calculate 1.948 plus 0.702, right? And then you find the answer is actually 2.69, right? Okay, so that's the full step, for question 8, and the solution is equal to 2.65. Okay. Okay, I believe we are on our last question. Yeah, this is our last question. So maybe pause the video and then try to solve the question by yourself. Wait, pause the video and try to solve the question by yourself, and then I will show the answer. Okay. Okay, so let's do this question in the fast way. I think up on this point, you guys should be really good at those. You should know exactly how you're gonna reach for find the solution. Okay, so I haven't shown you guys how to do those questions really fast. Like maybe spend a minute and then you find the answer, or maybe even 30 seconds to find the answer. So right now I'm just going to show you the fast way how you actually do it. Okay, yeah. So you see we got 11 over 3x on one side, and we have another 8 over 3x, 8 over 3x. So right away, you have to put in those things on one side. Right, so you have to put in those things on one side, and after that you just move plus 1, you just move plus 1 over 6 to the other side, so it becomes negative 1 over 6, right? And then after that you just have to doing those subtraction. So 3 so it's 11 over 3x minus 8 over 3x, so it's actually 11 minus 8, and 11 minus 8 is exactly 3, right? 3 over 3x is equal to so it's gonna be 19 over 6 minus 1 over 6 is, so it's actually 19 minus 1 over 6, right? So 19 minus 1 is actually 18, right? And you can cancel some terms, right? So 18 is actually 6 multiplied by 3, so 6 can cancel, so there's only 3 left, right? So there's only 3 left over here. So basically, and 3 over, right? So okay, so over here 3 over 3 is actually equal to 1, so the answer is gonna be 3 right away, right? So let me clear, maybe doing a little bit more step. I don't want to confuse you guys, it is the fast way, so I don't want to really confuse you guys, so I'm still gonna show you exactly the steps. Okay, so over here is 90 minus 1 over 6, and then therefore 90 minus 1 is actually 18, right? So it shows you exactly the steps. 18 is actually equal to 6 multiplied by 3, right? 3 multiplied by 6 is actually 18, right? So 6 and 6 they cancel, and all you have left is 3, right? And over here, and for this part, right here, it's 3 and 3 is just gonna be cancelled, so it does a simple x, so it's x equals to 3, right? So it's gonna be x equal to 3 for it's gonna be x equal to 3 for this. The answer is x equal to 3. Okay, this is the fast way. So if you want to do it fast, when you see the answer, when you see the question, you already know how you're gonna do it. Okay. So I believe I really believe that everything for yeah I believe it's everything for this video. Okay, believe it. That's everything for this video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and then like the video. Click the notify on. I will keep uploading videos. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. Okay. So if you still have any question, then please leave comments below. Okay, maybe some question, or maybe some other things you want to know. I will, okay. So yeah, make sure you leave a comment below if you have any question or maybe something confusing stuff. Okay. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.